And FNX is going to get that first kill. He's traded off. Henny with the CZ. He's got to hold strong, jumping across. Naf tries to mess with his aim, but it doesn't work. He gets the kill, but either way, it's a free A bomb site. Optic just has yet to realize it.
Yeah, you can't just make that leap of faith and guess, but they have now, and they're going to get that bomb down pretty securely on site. No one can really challenge too much, and somehow Rush feeds into Bolts. The bomb can go down safely. I guess they were maybe wondering if the player was closer, maybe playing closer out of library. I don't know why they would allow that to even happen.
No reason to peek that as well before the smoke plumes, but they did have 2 players on the site. You don't want that. You don't want to be grouped up. You want someone in pit in this kind of a situation. So a lot of pressure on Hiko, but Tarek's going to be the first one tested. He gets that shot, eventually recovers nicely, and he gets away.
That's perfect for him. He can just reset the fight, back away, go on the longer flank, but now that's the time they're going to use to try and pinch in towards the site. They do have a kit on Lucas as well. It's on Tarek to make the timing perfect, but time is not on his side, and he can't get it done. Bolts hits the blind. Normally it's quad or short or like whichever side you want to call it, but everything can be Diggity. That's the bonus.
Can be.
That's the big bonus, I think, very much, Chad. But the big thing now for Optic is they're showing map control and presence everywhere, pretty much. They're pushing these players back on A. They're having to be pretty humble about this, but Henny and Lucas are still very present on Banana. They're still pushed up pretty close, so there's no mollies as well, actually, for the T side, so this could work out if they can actually work off each other now.
Yeah, and the benefit of having the UMP in that position is he can swing out and be very, very mobile with that. That can be dangerous. Like you said, not a whole lot of things to clear him out of that position. And there it is. They don't even check it whatsoever, but oh, Rush, that's a huge trade to get. That's massive. Lucas has got to find a way to slow this down. He wants to peek. Nice angle off of the cylinder. Good stuff. And there's Tarek watching for the push, and Steel does it anyways. Walks right into his crosshair, but still wins the fight. And now, I mean, it seems like Optic, they had all that map control, now they have none.
Yeah, and still can watch the push back, and that's the bomb, so he knows everything. Hiko's got a little bit close, but you can hear the steps, but Hiko lands a shot. Big again, but look at this. 19 seconds. Bolts is there. Time buying, or how does he want to play this one out? It's all down to him. He's kind of caught in no man's land. He's going to have to back away from this. 10 seconds now. Naf's on the side, but Bolts is taking the fight towards that balcony ledge, just over by Pit, and now he's got support. Lucas is here, but gets a little close, but Hiko's on 2 HP, but he's got 1, and now he has to find the other. Lucas just waits ever so patiently, and patience pays off in the end, but my word, that got close.
Yeah, that is a tough shot to hit if you're Lucas, and he nails it.
Murder.
Smart play.
We do have the smoke over towards Coils, Molly towards the first box. Lucas and Henny unscathed so far. No smokes on the cross just yet. The smokes at the front of the side. They can be splitting in for this action. And now Henny can just stop it before it starts. Beautiful work towards Hiko, but he can't back away. But the damage has been done. And they haven't progressed towards the site yet. Still going to try and push through the smoke. Gets met by sheer force, but the bomb yet to be planted. Naf's got it in hand. He's down by Pit, but he's going to be tagged up as well. Lucas is doing wonders, but he can't do any more. Now FNX on the flank gets him fast. He's now all alone, and he knows it. 2 players low, but not low enough to do this one. He's just hoping that it connects, and I don't see this one happening.
Oh, and who is that? Tarek. Playing with his balls, just pushing right through that smoke, right at the shotgun. That's huge.
Phrasing.
Yeah, I know. You like that? No, I mean,
love it.
What was it? A ball tear? Or ball
Yep.
tear? That's Tarek showing us what exactly that is. And FNX, there's nothing he can do here. So, I mean, he was so
A couple of nice
very
nades
close.
from there, a couple of nice smokes from the edge if you fancy it. Doesn't need to, cleared it out.
But if you look at the defense in this A bomb site on the minimap, Henny, FNX, Bolts both playing on that side, so they have long rotations over towards B. Bolts gets that first kill. Steel had started to rotate, but Lucas buys him time by getting that first kill. Optic, they have lost the front power of this attack. It's a 3-on-5. They are in the B bomb site, but Immortals is just going to play retake.
Yeah, look at this. Look at Lucas and Steel instantly just saying, all right, take it, that's fine. We can play 5v3 retakes. That's no problem for us. Or at least that's what they intend to do right now. And he's trying to land a shot through the smoke, not going to get it, but Hiko's taken damage. 37 HP, no nades, no mollies, no kits.
The one risk there still is there's no utility. There's no Molotovs for these positions. Hiko's going to get aggressive.
Oh my God.
They line up, but he can't get any. Almost a brilliant play.
That could have been everything. It's now down to Naf and Mixwell, and they're still okay at this point. Now it's falling to pieces. Mixwell can't dig deep enough, and a lovely approach from Immortals there, holding back just long enough and getting the defuse in now.
Yeah, and this buy pays off. They don't lose anyone in this round, which is stellar.
T-side, taking it straight towards Apps. Why not? Henny showing already that he wants Banana to be pretty much in his control. He's not letting that one slip, but FNX on the other edge of the smoke, and you can see the feet on the cross, which is actually a bit cheeky as well. This is really nice. This makes it uncomfortable for the T-side if they want to go for something here. Gonna molly it out. Gonna hear a bit of that, I can imagine, but no, they're just gonna hold it, play it calm, play it cool. They have very little map control though towards Banana, so in the back of their minds they've got to be worried. What if Immortals start pushing? What if they start trying to be a little bit more aggressive? But at the moment, not to be the case.
Yeah, they don't have a care in the world that Banana is open. No one's even looking that way. The good thing is they don't Immortals doesn't need to push it. Henny there with the AWP is allowing for the Chi to rotate over towards A. That's that fourth player coming to the A bomb site. We saw this a lot in the old Inferno when it's back. And we'll see. It's going to be a heavy hit out towards Palace. Taric all on his own in mid.
Well, that flash didn't really help FNX there, but he's still going to get the frag. But it's only Hiko to make an impact so far for Optic. This has not gone to plan in any way, shape.
A little bit of a fake, perhaps. Naf applying a little bit of pressure. There's the wall of smokes. They pulled the third player over. There's only 2 players at A, and there's a kill. That's huge. I don't think that's going to pull anyone else from Immortals over. FNX and Bolts with 2 kills. There it is. Hiko's the last one left at this A bomb site for Optic. 8 seconds. He's got to do it all on his own, and he can't. That's the round 1.
That's such a disaster. What a well-made plan that just doesn't work out. They just don't hit the shots. FNX is making it worse now just by going aggressive, denying even more.
And it worked out, but I mean, it wasn't pretty. It was something where Hiko had to bail him out of a really awkward position with low time again. This time he can't do it. And there's another pick from Henny. He's a menace right now with this AWP towards the B bomb site.
They're struggling to get any control, even on gun rounds, let alone rounds like this. You've got Naf still alive. He was fine in the last round, so he's got the armor, the AK, the rest down to pistols here. So again, looking towards that CT Arch presence, perfectly fine. And Naf actually provides a big amount of value. And now Taric's going to find 1-2, and they've isolated Bolts. This is big. Of course, this is a round, again, that they win. This game is ridiculous sometimes, but Henny and Lucas playing retake. This is going to be tough. They're already in really nice set pre-positions.
Yeah, I mean, they have a smoke, so I mean, if they want to actually commit to this retake, they can smoke off pit and at least try that. But I think if they don't get a kill pretty early on in this bomb timer here, I think they're just going to give it up.
Rush is in my favorite spot as well. Like, I go on about this bike in pit all the time. You can kind of like crouch up and down. No, because like, if he he's crouching right now, right? If you peek up, you get the perfect headshot towards Diggity, right? And then you can crouch back down, and only Orbs can really do damage through it. So it's a really nice setup. And I actually love that spot so much. It's good seeing him play it. But Henny now going to be walking into the blender as well. Not much way, but the hit is coming in. Optic delayed it 20 seconds. If there's any issues here, any problems, this will be a huge problem. Lucas, though, can't do enough. He goes down, so does Steel. And now the bomb site is Optics. Bomb is down, and the retake is very unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, Bolt's going for a prayer here. They're going to have to save these guns, and you'd like to see him do it now because Taric's already on the hunt. He's already sprinting up mid with his knife out. He's actually going to go right up mid. If he's going to clear out FNX's position, he's got to be very careful. And if FNX isn't peeking this, oh, the timing. Taric's going to get around that. So Bolts is, if he comes out of library, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. So this is where they're trying to save, and Taric's the only one on the hunt. This would be great if he could find...
Surely you won't get FNX. FNX is holding this angle.
I doubt he clears this, though. That's the one thing. Yeah, he is not looking that direction at all, so easy kill for FNX. They're going to be able to salvage the AWP, the M4, the armor, and the kit. So 7-5, Optic making a run now into this match. Slow this down, and there is a player in pit to help out when that actually occurs. This is going to be tough for Optic. FNX is getting in position to help out. Here they are. There goes Steel in the sight, but between the smoke, it clears. Hiko finds him, and there's the A defense down. Lucas is here already, but we mentioned he's got the CZ. There's not a lot you can do, and that is a suffocating hit from Optic. Wrapping around very quickly, only Bolt's finding any success.
Yeah, we've seen that, I think, like 2, maybe 3 times from Optic now. I think this game, I'm almost sure it's about 2. Work, making some noise, but the bomb is off to B. 40 seconds, Lucas. Let's see what you're made of.
This is going to be awkward. He's got to time this. You can see he already wants to play retake. His goal in this position is to get 1 kill and fall away. He might get it. Hiko's the only one in the site. There's a little bit of a mistake. The bomb is dropped, and now Lucas plays this perfectly. He's just waiting. Naf watching the flank with an AWP. And
he's not watching.
Oh, he's not. He's not even looking that way, but he misses the kill. He does find the timing, and now there's nothing really that Optic can do here. Some trades come out, but it's a brilliant round from Immortals.
The fake, the plan, everything was there, but the retake was spot on from Immortals. 3 players just blistering up Banana, catching
Falls back, but he can't make it. Hiko is boosted up with the USP, and this is going to be difficult of his own. FNX, there's no smoke there, and yeah, there's not much Hiko can do. Thankfully, somehow he gets out very much alive.
Yep.
And Immortals makes that hit before the smoke is even used for the cross, so curious.
Yeah, now Lucas and FNX are focusing towards Ruins, the retake through there. Hiko's just been holding this one down, so he roughly knows these guys are still locked into the site. But there's still Steel, there's still Bolts, and Naf finding FNX is big, and now the brute force starts to begin. But Lucas holding the corner, gets 1, gets the second, the third is just too far away from reach. And now it's Rush against Bolts. And well, Rush is a nice little bit of a gun with him, but he has no armor and a limited amount of time. He's being toyed with. Bolts knows it as well. Plays to the time, swings out though in the fight, and Bolts just gets it locked down.
He's going to throw a flash for Hiko.
Well, there's no smokes. So I guess that's one benefit that he doesn't quite know about. This is a nice little angle you can play through. You can sit pretty deep in towards it. It's kind of nice.
Using that flash now. It's actually a pretty decent flash. It's going to help him get into position. He's going to wrap around. It's got to be quick, though. because there's no indication this is coming. Immortal's just kind of walking in. Hiko's not going to know that one player got there. Tarek has got to play contact, but Hiko, that Molotov is going to force him out. Oh, nicely done with the smoke. When does he swing, though? It's got to be on Tarek's contact because they're not paying attention to him. There's a trade. Lucas and Henny, they get into the site. Hiko, now he's pouncing. Actually, that's a tricky move, but Lucas wins anyways.
It's a 2v2 now. Bomb can be kind of tough to plant it purely safely. You have to take a gamble somewhere. He chooses Ruins. He's just going to make his mind and go, all right, that's the best I've got. Now, FNX, unable to hold the cross yet. He's still keeping an eye towards, the banana push.
Are they saving?
Yeah, on a 2v2.
Why is this happening? All right, so Optic playing extremely... Do they think it's A?
No. Sure. Oh my god, they do.
Well, now you have to save.
What?
Oh, what a blunder.
What? Do they not know how far you can and can't hear the bomb, or...?
I guess, I'm not sure, but there was no reason for them to save that early, so they obviously thought it was A. Yeah, you could see, and Mixwell just not even moving
like,
anymore, yeah.
What? Oh my god.
I don't know who made that call, but that's unfortunate. Optic, they just give one up.
I can imagine, but this is well read so far by Optic. We've got Mixwell here, Hiko, and Tarek, and Mixwell has kicked off with a bang. Still goes down, and Henny is looking for a reply, and no response seen just yet, though. Tarek waiting at the back of New Coils to just sit safely behind the coffins, but they're not going to commit. They're going to go back round towards A, and this is just be confusing as all hell for Optic. Naf is on the angle, though. He can see this one out if they actually go CT Arch.
Oh, I think did he spot that? Oh,
Flash over.
Yeah, so there's the pop flash. It's going to bounce. He's not blind. He loses that fight. Rush is in the site. There's Mixwell for the trade. Still in library. Rush has got to choose where he pays attention to. This is so difficult. There he goes. One kill for him. And Hattie, he can't find it either. He's got to come close up with the AWP, and Rush is going to be the hero this round. Mixwell...
To be ready for what's coming their way. The molly's going down. They're clearing out the corners. It's going to be that big hit of contact. And Naf's the first in, but Rush, they get overwhelmed so quickly. That's my word, that is clinical.
That's a terrible setup as well. That's why you can't have two players on the site like that, because there's no real safe place for Naf. He's overextended, he's overexposed in that spot, but he's got to do it because he has to bait for Rush, who, by the way, played that spot 2 rounds in a row, so naturally they're going to be a little bit more wary of it. So no one in pit, that leaves only one angle that Immortals really has danger from as they come into the site. There's no crossfire to distract attention, and it just gets destroyed, gets beat up.
Yeah, it really does, and there is a tactical timeout en route, if I'm not mistaken, after this. If Hiko can keep hold of that one, good for him. Probably pretty required at this point, yeah. Money is tight, so Hiko, good luck. You're kind of surrounded. You've got Lucas Bolts behind you, you've got Henny, maybe a little competitive. I want to see something, because so far they've just been so outplayed. Yeah,
and okay, so Mixwell's going to get aggressive, waiting for that peek from Lucas, and actually, I mean, even he doesn't find the timing. It's very underwhelming, that play from Mixwell. It looked like he had an idea, but just... Yeah, underwhelming is a good word for it.
If you saw his reaction in the bottom right as well, I think it's the perfect summary of how it feels going for that sort of play. So, is what it is. You're working with a disadvantage now as well. UMPs, okay, don't worry, they are broken, but maybe not to this extent at this point. You still got the smokes up for the T side, so they can pretty much play this however they want. Bomb is a little committed towards second mid, but that can be picked up and moved in a second.
Hiko's the only one at the B bomb site, so now, I mean, with the man advantage, Bolts is sent back just to kind of probe this, apply a little bit of pressure. Flashbang's going to force him off. I'm not sure if Hiko spotted him. We didn't see from his POV. Either way, Bolts is going to just walk back in, and he's going to catch Tarek. If this timing is with him and he turns, there's actually smoke there. Naf gets 1 kill with the UMP, but Bolts is in great position. Now he's calling all of his teammates to rotate back. And Henny, waiting for that peek from Hiko, spots him out. Bolts is so close up, and I think Hiko gets around the corner, but he's got to know it's coming. Meanwhile, Optic players are falling. Bolts is going to come right through and finds Hiko as well. This is the last round, and Immortals is going to have it. They've outplayed Optic throughout this entire half, and it's just going to be out of their reach. Naf coming over, and he knows he's got no chance. Aggression to pick him off in CT spawn, and that is a stellar performance on Inferno for the Immortals, guys. Both pistol rounds, and every single gun round, essentially, for the Immortals.